10 Impractical Jokers Funny Fails. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Explosion. Joe, Mur, Q, and Sal have been making fools of themselves for years, and their show is one of the most popular comedy reality shows on television. It often seems like there is nothing these guys wouldn't do, but there have been plenty of times in which they refuse to carry out a task and lose the challenge as a result, while other times things simply just went wrong. Let's take a look at these 10 Impractical Jokers Funny Fails. Number 10. In Season 2, the guys went to the bowling alley for a team challenge where they had to say and do what the other had told them. While Mur and Joe completed their challenge after massaging each other's feet, Sal and Q were the big losers. They first had to European kiss after each time they bowled, which got the audience attention next to them. Sal also had to European kiss one of the guys of the group before the bowling like a true lady, which was pretty embarrassing already, but at least they made some friends in the other group. Q and Sal unfortunately had failed to complete the challenge. Number 9. During the first season of the show, the guys demonstrated their strange living habits while interviewing for roommates. Very memorable was Sal's interview where the man and a woman he greeted with a dead fish handshake before marching off to the bedroom. Sal was making weird moves like lying down on the floor and acting like a lunatic while talking and asking if the men wanted to be his roommate. Unfortunately, the guy said something about wanting to look at a couple of other apartments and Sal lost the challenge. Number 8. In the Season 4 episode The Dream Crusher, the guys were in a small food court and had to kiss a random stranger that the other guys picked. The stranger was an actor and in on the joke and could be male or female, and the Joker had to find the person by kissing them. When it came to Joe's turn, his wife Bessie showed up. A very nervous Joe eventually leaned over the table to kiss the actress, but then moved to the other side and kissed his wife instead of losing the challenge, but at least going home knowing he could sleep next to his wife. Number 7. During a challenge for which the Jokers posed as receptionists, Joe came pretty close to completing the challenge, but then refused to do something pretty weird and disgusting for the second time. The guy who had been waiting at reception got up, and the guys immediately made Joe get up and sniff the chair of the guy while the others were still waiting, and reacted with disgust. However, when the Jokers then told Joe to ask the guy who was still waiting to go get up and then smell his chair, Joe refused. Number 6. At the beginning of Season 2, the Jokers were disguised as dentists and, as per usual, performing crazy dares. Most memorable was Sal's turn as a dentist. However, as he lifted his patient in the chair before leaving him dangling upside down in the room all alone, he couldn't stop himself from laughing, and neither could we. Number 5. During Season 7, the guys were in the park for the Fall in Love challenge where they had to drop a bag of oranges and then fall in love with whoever picked them up. During the challenge, the guys had planned for a girl to walk by and slap Q in the face. They were pretty shocked when she smacked him with all of her strength. They clearly hadn't expected the girl to slap him that hard. Number 4. During Season 2, the Jokers had to team up to show exciting travel opportunities to prospective clients, but the presentations had to be made by the other team. Mur and Q might have taken things a little too far when they decided to involve Sal's sister in the prank. It involved controversial pictures of her with Mur and Q, which led Sal to blurt out an expletive, much to the amusement of the prospective clients. Number 3. In Season 2, the guys had to pose as investors conducting a focus group of their brand new product invented by the other guys. In the end, they would ask how likely they would buy the product, and whoever got the fewest hands lost. Joe had a pretty tough time as his two investors were nothing but a funny disaster. He had to demonstrate brick flops with glasses and side mirrors attached. This went hilariously downhill for Joe as he got rejected by the confused ladies. Number 2. While Q was working behind the counter at White Castle and being told to say what the other guys said, the last person he ever expected to enter was his dad. The other guys told him to do things like ask his father very inappropriate questions, which he simply couldn't do. He eventually asked him for a tip, only to have his dad casually say, "It's raining out, carry an umbrella." Number 1. During the Joker's foot pocketing challenge in Season 6, Q found an unlikely teammate while trying to sneak flags into a woman's handbag in the supermarket. The woman's daughter was sitting in the shopping cart. When the woman noticed the flags and turned to Q, he decided to blame it all on the little girl. The girl then started to cry. O kept trying to conceal the girl and bribed her with $100, which she eventually took and then stopped crying. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are currently on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.